Welcome back to Kaleidoscope, and I am here with the ever fabulous Kinsey Schofield talking about all things royal. Now, Kinsey, we have given an awful lot of oxygen to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and of course there's always plenty to talk about with the two of them. They are an endless morbid fascination, certainly to me. But of course, as I said, the two most perfect royals are the Prince and Princess of Wales, Prince William and Catherine Middleton. They've had a bit of trouble recently, of course, with Catherine's cancer diagnosis. But look, my question is, as you mentioned, they have been really wounded by Meghan and Harry. So do you think there is any chance that they will ever welcome Harry back into the fold and forgive him for violating their privacy like that?
There's been a debate recently as to whether Prince Harry, when he fulfills his contractual obligations with his book publisher, if he will be as ugly as he was with Spare. I've heard certain people say, no, he's learned his lesson. He wants to heal. But I'm under the impression that if Prince William continues to keep Prince Harry at arm's length, that after King Charles passes, and that is, I'm not predicting anything there. I'm just saying inevitably one day we all go.
Yeah.
But after King Charles passes, I do wonder if Prince Harry would have another book in him that attacks the royal family, because it was 400 pages, he said, that did not make the final cut of Spare, because he said that he felt like they were too hurtful towards his father and his brother. He also said certain passages wouldn't pass through legal. So we know that the content still exists. He was also accused recently in a court of law of deleting some evidence that was associated with the book, maybe passages that didn't make it, or stories that he was exchanging with his ghostwriter. So we know that there is content that he hasn't released yet. Meghan also hinting in the Cut interview that she found a journal at Frogmore Cottage full of stories she'd forgotten about. So I don't believe that Prince Harry is done retaliating, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Would Prince William be willing to forgive? I think he's being smart right now in the fact that he's distancing himself from Prince Harry, because Harry is not trustworthy. And Harry is not a balcony person. Harry, is kind of like the crab at the bottom of the trap. And I believe that if the king passes away with the brothers still at odds, I do believe that Prince Harry will continue to attack his brother.
And that's really the tragedy of it. And I've always thought Harry sort of saying publicly, oh, there were 400 pages that didn't make it because they were just too hurtful. I think that's not just him stating a fact. I think that's a threat. Like, it's hey, beware you guys, there's more, and I'm willing to release it. But yeah.
It's just like Meghan Markle saying she didn't sign an NDA. Like, we don't care, but that is a threat. That's why you're saying that out loud.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like it's completely atrocious. But look, on a lovely positive note, of course, Catherine, Princess of Wales, has been very unwell, but she was able to attend the Trooping of the Colour despite her struggle with cancer. I mean, this can only be a hopeful sign, can't it?
Oh my gosh. So I got there at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I could find the best spot because I wanted to see her pass. And it rained like crazy, but I was close enough to where I could see her very clearly, and she looked beautiful. She looked stunning. And she was very engaged with the children in the carriage when I saw her. They were all laughing, smiling, pointing at different people and talking to one another. Not the stuffiness that we expect from the royal family at all when it comes to Prince William and his family. And so I saw her twice because she passed by me twice. Then I went to see the balcony shot, but let me tell you, I was not close. I was not nearly close enough to see anything. I had to go back and watch it later on the TV. But she did look happy. She looked healthier. I loved the way she stood next to the king, because it was like these two individuals that understand what the other is going through. It was almost like watching electricity of love zap between two people that really truly can feel for each other. We might see her at Wimbledon. That is what we're hearing going next. So perhaps she's feeling good enough to spend the day watching tennis, to hand out a trophy. So I do think things are really looking up. The Where's Kate hysteria was extremely hurtful to her because it came from such a dark place. Such ugly people, perpetuating these rumors and continuing to, I mean, and in the middle of that, American Riviera orchard launching, which I think probably didn't impress her that much.
No.
But I think that it's not just physical health. I think also she just wanted a break from the chaos and the cruelty. And I'm glad that she's had the opportunity to take that. But it was so great to see her, and she looked fabulous. I loved her My Fair Lady dress. I mean, she just looked like a knockout.
There you are, and that is so fantastic that you were there at the Trooping of the Colour. I'm so jealous. I would absolutely love to go.
Come with me next time. Come with me. You could be standing in the rain next to me.
Oh my God, I will so, yeah, oh my God, no, we're going to do it. We're going to pledge now. Next year we are going to the Trooping of the Colour together. I can't wait. It's a day.
I love that.
Yes, I love it. We're going to do it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm with you. I love Catherine so much. I love William, and the thing is, it's difficult with the Where's Kate stuff that happened. I mean, that was very hurtful. And I think at least some of that was generated, certainly from people who were well-meaning about wondering where she was, that there is this sort of perception that Prince William and Catherine are kind of perfect. I mean, they've rarely put a foot wrong in public. They're both incredibly good looking, so they've produced these adorable children. But then, of course, I guess hashtag Photogate happened this year. The photo that popped out that was badly photoshopped. Catherine hadn't appeared for a while. But some of those rumors that came out, there were rumors going around that Prince William had actually badly physically harmed Catherine. And
killed somebody? Like that he murdered somebody? Like,
yeah.
I mean, what are you guys smoking? Is it street legal? Like, well, what is that? I couldn't even make up in my wildest dreams some of the rumors that were being circulated at the time.
Yes, and it was, as you say, so malicious and so hurtful. And yeah, it's one thing to wonder where Catherine was. I mean, you and I had that conversation. We both said we thought that unfortunately it had been very poorly handled, the situation from a PR perspective. But those vicious rumors, do you think that some of that comes from just a general hatred that some people have of royalty and the royals?
I mean, this is probably a really immature answer, but I think a lot of it comes from Harry and Meghan fans.
Yeah.
I think Harry and Meghan fans online are some of the most toxic people I've ever been exposed to. They've practically driven me off Twitter. So I just think that Harry and Meghan fans are, at the bottom of the gutter, not even gutter, like they're at the bottom of the gutter. And they feed off of the kind of attention they receive off of each other when they're their nastiest. Because I don't think that's like a normal, I don't think a normal person is willing to let their mind go in that direction. Some of it was just so far from common sense. It was fantasy.
Yeah, and vile. But I'm glad that chapter it looks like over. It's wonderful to see Catherine, Princess of Wales, out and about again. And I can't wait for the Trooping of the Colour next year, Kinsey. That's going to be lots and lots of fun.